Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of the Builder's Playthrough. As you can see, we're loaded up with shulker boxes. Today, our big project is going to be building a harbor. The city of Havenbrook has a lot going on. We have a lot of buildings, a lot of farms, and a lot of people living here. But one thing we don't have going on is we don't have travel taken care of. Just like below us, we have a giant waterway, but we're not doing anything with it. Eventually, I want to put some boats, some canals, and some bridges throughout here, and make use of the water. But today we're tackling something even bigger. This whole area we built out and marked out is going to turn into a giant harbor. It's going to come all the way out here, fill in this whole cove area. We're going to throw in a handful of boats. We're also going to be building up some of these houses and a lot of these custom trees just to get them out of the way. But before we do anything, I am going to need a lot of building materials for this. Specifically, lots of stone, cobblestone, and spruce wood. So I'm going to start off seeing what we have in the storage room, then we're going to collect up the rest of the materials. So I actually had all the materials we needed in my storage room except for the copper trapdoors. So really the longest part of this process was just gathering up copper trapdoors and aging them and waxing them, all that kind of stuff. But in the end, we ended up with about 22 shulker boxes worth of materials, which I've placed down in a very organized shulker mess. I'm standing on the stone now. Now I'm on the wood, wool, and other materials. And here I've just got random empty shulker boxes. I got a couple extra, so we've got like 22 plus some just for storage purposes. With that being said, let's go ahead and grab all our materials and get to building. So now we're starting the final ship, and hopefully I got all the blocks in my inventory, but we might be missing some. Anyways, what you're seeing right now is I am using Lightmatica. It's a mod that lets me build things in creative and then kind of use them as a blueprint for survival, as long as I have all the materials. Which I gathered all the materials ahead of time, but I still am probably missing a couple. Like I know some of these fences up top I'm missing, but that's okay because we're just trying to get this all placed down right now. It's not always perfect, which means I am very attentive as I'm building this stuff, but at the same time, it's very useful just to have it because, as you can see, this is going a lot quicker with placing all these half slabs and just other various blocks. Make sure to comment down below what kind of builds you want to see me do in the future, because right now I'm thinking about doing some kind of terraforming guide or some kind of how-to video, just to give you guys an insight into how I do things myself. I experimented a lot with this build in that I don't normally try to do shading, I'm just not very good at it, so I've been trying to practice it, and as you can see, I have the bottom jungle wood fading into an oak wood, then some bamboo and birch. Just to make it look like underwater, the sun doesn't really reach this, so it stays the original color. But then when you move up top, the sun's kind of bleached the ship itself, and it's just a whole different color now. These ships are meant to be old, but very well taken care of, which is why we have such cool looking ships. For the whole of the boat right here, the final touch is adding all this glow lichen. The main reason for this is so we don't get creepers. And of course, we still have this interior to do, but I don't have my sponges on me, so we'll get to this at a later date. So now that we have the whole of the ship done, we just have to do the mast, and this is going to be the hard part. But with that being said, we can save that for last, and just go ahead and get the rest of this place down. So let's go ahead and focus on that. Alright, and we have just finished our first massive ship. I believe every part of this is done from the mast to the hull, and I absolutely love how it looks. So much so that we're going to build a second one right over here. I'm not going to bore you guys with the process though, so we're just going to slap it all down right here. And there we go, it's all placed in, we've got all the boats in place, though I may add one or two more in the future, I would really like a boat far out here so that we can look back at the city, but for now that's gonna have to do. We do have a couple more things to finish up around here. If you can't tell, I've already started bringing this all the way down to sea level. I haven't gotten very far, but we do need to connect it all to the bottom so it's not just floating in the water. That's just, even if you can't see it, it's annoying to know that. Another big difference I noticed was this pathway we have going throughout the whole city is very detailed. We have a lot of stairs, we have a lot of slabs, we have a lot of various details coming in here. But if we look at the harbor, none of that is present, so I need to go ahead and add a quick little touch of detail. Alright, and we got this all in place, and as you may have noticed, yes, there are a lot more stairs, there's a lot more pressure plates, and a lot more buttons. That's because I wanted to create a sense of this place being extra busy, a lot more foot traffic, so there's more wear and tear on the stone, but I also ended up finishing the walls all the way down to the sea floor, so that's a really nice bonus as well. Aside from that, there's not much else I wanted to get done here today, but next episode I plan on doing lots of houses, lots of custom trees, just fleshing out this area a bit more, so if you did enjoy again, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you personally want to see next time. Peace out.